All right, these are the directions on how to do the split letter for the flower pot from the Cameo class. You'll have to have the font installed that we gave you at the class. It's called Zalman Caps. You're going to select your cursor and type in your last initial, or whatever initial you're wanting to use. And I just take that and kind of make it bigger by dragging the box on the corner. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and select my knife tool. You want to make sure that the solid selection over here on the right is selected. And you're going to take your knife and just cut your letter straight in half. And that's going to separate these all into little bitty pieces, so you're going to have to be careful because now you can move them individually and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to hit undo. And then what you do is take a box, just kind of draw a box around all the pieces on the lower half of the where you cut it, and group them together with your group tool. And then you're going to draw a box around the ones on the upper half and group those together. Now I'm going to separate them apart about an inch or two, just being careful to move it straight down and not off to the side at all. Now I'm going to come up here and select this rectangle to draw a rectangle. And I'm going to draw a rectangle from about an inch out on either side that's really skinny. I think about, it says 0.08 inches or something. And I'm going to drag that box to where it just barely overlaps where I cut earlier. I'm going to copy that box and paste it so that I've got two of them. And I'm going to move that one to overlap the cut lines on the bottom half of the S. Now what I'm going to do is select the box and the top half of the S, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to select weld, and that's going to weld all those together, and then I'm going to group it. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing on the bottom half. I'm going to weld and group. Now I've got my split S. The top half and the bottom half are independent from each other, and now I will come in and I will add my name to the middle of the split letter. We're using Harrington font. You can use anything you want. Harrington should be installed already on everybody's computer. It's kind of a basic font. Type in my name, and I'll come in and kind of center it, and then I make it bigger and kind of stretch it out to fill the space, and that's it. Then we kind of group the whole thing, and I'm going to resize it to about 6 inches, and that'll be big enough to fit. 6 inches tall will be big enough to fit on your flower pot. And then you cut out the vinyl and apply it with your transfer tape, and that's it.